Good morning and happy Friday. This is a message in a minute. You know, I love how God works. So I told you last week that my brother and my brother-in-law and myself were going to see the Doobie Brothers in concert coming up here in just a few weeks. And all of a sudden, their song, Taking It to the Streets, came up inside me. I love the song, I love the Doobie Brothers, but it's not about any of that right now. What it's about is how God spoke to me and said, Greg, the Fisher's Hook needs to make sure that we are taking it to the streets. That's why I've been talking this week and some last week about the presence of the Holy Spirit and the power of Pentecost and what we need on the inside of us. Listen to me. If we have a great service at church, and we've had some great ones lately, but if all we do after church is go to our favorite restaurant, have lunch, and go, wow, that was an awesome service. What a great message. Did you see the altar? What about the worship? You know what song is my favorite? Nothing wrong with those things. Don't misunderstand me. But that is not Pentecost. Pentecost is taking those things that God has put inside of us, the power of the Holy Spirit, what we learn in church, outside the walls of the church. I have not made any qualms about it, that God has called me beyond the walls of the church. I love being a pastor of our church. I love our family at church. I love the Church of God, Delmarva, D.C., our church family. I love them. But my calling is that and beyond. I believe that every one of us that are Christians are called to share His love with other people. The challenge is real. I know it can be a little bit scary, but listen, we don't mind sharing gossip and a good tidbit of information when we hear it. Hey, did you hear what happened to so-and-so? Hey, I heard this went on last night at so-and-so's house. Did you see what they posted on Facebook? We are quick to talk about those things, but we hold back and are reserved when it comes to the gospel of Jesus Christ. I could get wound up, but I don't have time right now. You and I need the power of Pentecost. Pentecost fell in Acts chapter 2 in the church, and the church grew. The church can grow now. We can grow in our relationship with one another and with God, and we can point people to Jesus. It's time for you and I to be filled with the power of the Holy Spirit and to take it to the streets. Have a wonderful weekend, and God bless you. I love you very, very much. This is a message in a minute.
Thank you for listening to Message in a Minute with Pastor Greg of Living Waters Church of God. Please let us know how we can pray for you today by commenting below or emailing Pastor Greg at pastorgreg2226@gmail.com. Thank you and have a blessed day.